Welcome to our video series on making your own costumes. Today we're going to talk about painting your own EVA costumes and creations. So we're going to give our top 10 tips for painting your own EVA foam creations. The first tip is to work with a friend. You want somebody who's responsible and knows about the tools you're going to be working with, at least a bit. Today I'm going to be working with Dash. Second tip, use the right tools. You're going to need gloves, an X-Acto blade, a respirator, and something to primer your EVA foam creation or costume, like Plasti-Dip or Mod Podge. Of course, you'll also need paint, and you're going to need a paint that says it bonds to plastic. So this one has a little tiny part that says it bonds to plastic, and this one doesn't. They almost look exactly the same. Third tip is always be safe. Always use gloves and a respirator and work in a well-ventilated area. You'll also want to use eye protection when you're spraying chemicals, and never work alone. Always make sure there's someone around. Number 4, always create a surface to paint on. You can tape down newspapers or garbage bags to prevent the wind from blowing them around.
Number 5, make all the cuts and incisions before you paint your EVA foam creation. After it's painted, it will be so much harder to cut and you'll need a much sharper blade. Number 6, EVA foam is very porous. You're going to want to use a primer on your foam or else it'll soak up a lot of paint and waste a lot of money. So we prefer Mod Podge, even though there's a lot of acceptable primers. Mod Podge is available, effective, and cheap. Number 7 is our most important tip. Keep your spray can a far distance from the object that you're painting. Aerosol spray by nature spreads as it travels, so you want it to hit your object when it's most spread out. If your object is too close, you're going to end up with a lot of paint in one spot. This will leave a glob, a running drip, or overall unwanted texture. Keep the can far back from your object and you'll end up with a really professional look. Number 8, always use short bursts with the paint. Focusing on one area with the paint will also create drips. Using many light layers will create the most professional look. Number 9, if you're using spray paint, make sure that you use painter's tape on complicated areas like this. Number 10, get creative with your layers. Here are some suggestions. We made a banana by spray painting our foam creation white, using this color on the green edges, and then painting everything yellow, and it created a kind of ripening effect. You can even create metallic effects by putting a light metallic finish on top of your original color. So thanks for watching our tips for painting EVA foam. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel and subscribe for more costume tutorials and action videos.